the post.
And
So
now I'm
going to talk very little, and I'm going to mostly go off Jimmy's wonderful playing
Facebook
here.
Facebook is going live.
Go ahead.
Now.
Go ahead. You start playing. Ready?
Mike?
Go ahead, guys.
Okay, here we go.
Shalom. Teya Deya Muzza Muzziachams.
One more. right? All right, man. That was so much fun. Yes, thank you for waiting. I know it was a little bit different hour this evening, but I am MikeRuggirello, your host of Theory Thursday. Meet our co-host, Mr. Jason Thomas.
Hey guys, thanks for watching again. As always, please like, share, and subscribe if you can. And please try to go to our YouTube channel. Give us some love on that channel, please, if you can. And also, feel free to make comments, as always, in the comments section. And if you have any questions for the guys, I'll be more than happy to relay them to these fine gentlemen here. And also, I'd like to thank our sponsors really quick, which is Singular Sound Beat Buddy. Thank you guys. Also, Kurt Mangan Strings. And also Mad Hatter Guitar Products. And also, as always, my wonderful engineer here, Mr. Dave Wright of
Dave
Sound
Wright, yeah.
Video
He makes
Productions.
He's the one that, gets our show airborne?
He flies the plane.
He
yes.
flies the plane.
And hopefully not into the ground. That's better, but no, never. But anyway, I think
Rarely.
I have, rarely. I feel like I've fulfilled my obligations for the
Sure.
show, yeah?
I want you to talk as much as you want,
Okay.
Jason.
Well, I think I've
Yeah,
fulfilled
Jason.
my contractual obligations of as it goes. So back to you, Mike.
Well, thank you, Jason. So yes, you see this fine gentleman beside us. Meet the wonderful and the patient and well-reserved Jimmy Patton.
Big fun.
Thank you.
You had to wait a little while to get here tonight. There was a terrible accident on the freeway, and we decided to wait. And Jimmy and I were on the phone, and you were like, "I'm still excited. I still want to go." And so we're here. We're doing the show, and thank you for making it.
Thanks for having me.
Dude, that jam in the beginning was sensational. The chordal tapping you're doing, man. Digging it.
Right on, man.
And are you feeling the grooves of the Beat Buddy?
I'm loving it, Beat Buddy.
Right?
Yeah, I haven't even messed with that before, but I'm totally digging it. Yeah.
So Jimmy is our guest here today, and he is responsible and very, very busy 6 days a week entertaining the winery industry, our resort and casino, and our dinner atmosphere. And it's a very suave, prestigious way to play guitar. You get to dress up. You look very sharp.
I'll take it.
Is this a normal attire for one of your gigs?
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
I'm tired,
Yeah, you look great.
Thank you, man.
We go way back. We're friends. I know that
Yeah.
doesn't matter a whole lot because we're out here entertaining you. By the way, chime in. Where are you? Say hello, and if you're very compelled and digging our show, share us.
Yeah.
Give us some love and share the show right now, because the three of us, well, you could say the four of us, we're gonna put on a lot of wonderful songs and some good jams for you tonight. So that being said, let's talk about this guitar. Look at
Yeah.
this Go Dan,
Go down, yeah.
and we got some. Wow, you're distressing it wonderfully.
Oh, you can
Did
see
you
that,
have
yeah.
this when we met each other? We were in class. I think we were all, Jason, you, me, and Jimmy Patton. Is that a Harley?
That's a hog.
That's a hog.
Yeah, I heard that, yeah.
Weren't we all in class in Fred Benedetti's 1994?
I think so.
Yes,
yeah.
we were.
And
Good memory.
that's where we met.
Yep.
So, how long have you been playing this one?
I've had this one for about 3 years, and this is actually my fourth one in the last
Do you just
12 years. I just destroy them. They just, well,
Us noticing some Willie Nelson action going on.
Yeah.
there.
we got
well-
some? Let's show our audience some of this distraction,
Oh,
guys out
yeah.
there. If you're familiar with Godin guitars, they make some great guitars, hollow bodies, and this model is called a.
the Grand Concert Multi-Act. Something.
And they
Yeah.
distress beautifully. Look at the work that he's doing here.
So, yeah, my fourth one in like 12 years. And it just,
Your finger
playing
player.
6 nights a week.
And look
Yeah.
at some of these interesting, the EQ with our knobs and the switch. Can you explain some of that?
Oh, yeah. So, well, the synth volume.
You have a synth
it,
volume?
It actually, well, it broke off because, and.
Man, this is so your style.
I know.
Oh, check out the back.
it.
Look, check
Yeah.
that out. I have little
Hey,
duct
let's-
tape on that.
Yeah.
Let's
so
let's
the battery
get
won't fall.
Godin tagged right now. Let's make sure that the wonderful people at Godin know Mr. Patton. And this is great conversation. Look at this.
Oh man, I got a duct tape. Yeah.
Look how it's a thick guitar. That is thicker
Yeah.
than a Les Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's
Boy.
a hollow body. I mean, it's an acoustic.
Yeah, I mean, what is this classified? It's a
Classical.
It's a classical hybrid.
Yeah, classical,
And
electric, hybrid.
Godin pioneered,
Yeah.
I think, this frontier of guitar, ladies and gentlemen. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm
think
pretty
I can get
sure
away
they
with
did.
saying
I'm
that.
pretty
Yeah.
sure they did.
I,
Yeah.
and I love the classical
Yeah.
myself. You know,
You own like what, 7 of them?
Oh, I have 3 of them, but only 2 of them are electric. But yeah, I enjoy playing that. It's more.
Yeah,
more
it's so
feel-
easy to play.
Well, bass
Yeah.
playing, you know, is easier to play with fingers for me on the
Let's hear a
stars.
chord.
Absolutely.
Play Dazzle Us. Show the audience, you know, and then, you know, we're always going to be informative with a guitar lesson, chord of the day, lick of the day, song of the day. So right now we're gonna get Jimmy. I want you to play a nice piece and show them your skills.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna improvise.
Yes.
Yeah, so yes. This little something.
That was beautiful. Jimmy, I am almost speechless because I have to conduct some composure right now. I have some questions. The right hand, the way that the expression and the type of that looks like that took a while to practice. Can you show us a lick, something that, like a basic, like if you were to teach the audience or someone that's really, I'm sure everyone right now is digging that. But let's say we have a few of you out there that want this kind of guitar lesson. How would you get our feet wet with learning something like this?
Great question. Okay, so maybe let's just say if just take
Okay.
G major.
Nice G major
you know,
chord.
And I'm sure and maybe G major scale. So maybe starting on 12th fret.
Do I need to hold the guitar or pitch my
Actually,
hand a certain way?
Thumb right on.
Pay attention, everybody.
Okay. Thumb right there, just to anchor your hand, right?
Okay.
And you got. There you go.
And then is that my pinky doing the third now?
Your ring finger.
Oh, the 2.
Yeah. You could.
Oh,
do
boy.
You could do your middle. Yeah, you could.
This is a twist in my
Yeah.
hand that's very unorthodox. I wouldn't say unorthodox, just it's uncomfortable.
So, yes, and I would probably do this. The one that you're probably familiar with. That one. Right.
This is not easy. I get it, but here's what I'm struggling with. The tension right here,
Exactly.
the way you know.
Yep. So normally when it
really reminds me of learning this. You just start woodshedding blues licks. Right now, Mr. Patton's getting us involved with how to do, what is this style of music called? Is this called chord melody? Or it seems to be a version of it. It's like Stanley Jordan.
It's like a version of chord melody. It's chord melody playing, but using two-handed tapping. Yeah.
And then how do you ignite the G chord? What's the technique of it?
Okay.
Just
so
finger
now,
strength?
Now, and there's a bunch of, you can either just bang down on the G chord, or you can arpeggiate it like this, right?
This is really, really informative. I'm going to go ahead and study this and make these daily exercises.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So,
I know we have some friends out there that we have in common. People like Kevin Freeby, and
yes.
who's another buddy that's into this stuff, Jason? I'm not into this, but I mean, when I say someone like Kevin Freeby, this is when I hear some of the things that he's learned.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
There you go. Yep.
yeah, I mean, the concept makes sense to me because I know my scales and stuff.
Exactly.
But I don't practice that stuff. And what a wonderful technique this is. I'm just saying it's odd for me to pitch my hand like that.
Exactly. It takes getting used to.
Yeah, and there's a whole constitution of strength and technique where, you know, after 10 hours or 100 hours, your hand muscle memory, that's where things happen just like anything else, right?
Exactly.
Very, very awesome sounding. Chord progressions. What are some chord progressions that I don't know? It could be a song, a cover, anything from
Yeah.
work related. Have you written anything new?
It's been years.
Has it?
It's been years.
You know, I know we were
yeah.
talking a little earlier. There's
Yeah.
a nice maybe subject I wanted to bring up. It doesn't have to be right now, but speaking of original music, well, chord progressions. What do you got to say about that? Certain 2, 3 new songs, anything that you've learned?
I mean, you know.
You're not partial.
Well,
to
well,
anything
okay, well,
particularly
you know, well,
this
since
week.
I play a lot of Latin dance music with Enrique.
Enrique.
And he's the guy that plays the cajon and he sings and.
Oh, I'm glad you said that. It's time
Yep.
to bring that up.
All right.
Right here with the Beat Buddy, because you know, we are in Singular Sound. Yeah. We are in collaboration with them, the wonderful people there, and you know, we got the cajon bundle happening right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and take us there.
Yeah.
It's super cool.
Cajon 6.
Cajon 6.
Or 8.
I can take us through like this. Let's see, where is the cajon? See, that's what's nice. You know, you can move it a little bit faster, bending down there and just kind of ripping through the buttons, but you can set this Beat Buddy up to just, well, did I just pass it? Here we go. Yeah, I can't read, I guess. Wow. There we go. You said cajon 6?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and thank you for your patience. Sometimes that takes me a little while. I apologize. We are on cajon 6 at 89 BPM. So this will be our first example of going downtown.
Yeah.
What do I normally say, Dave? Going downtown with Julie Brown, or do you want to tell some jokes? Right? Remember when I said that to Jimmy, and Jimmy was like, I don't, no, you don't. Not you, Jimmy Lewis.
Jimmy Lewis.
I said that to Jimmy Lewis one time. Yeah, I could see how that's confusing. You're like, he didn't ask for that.
Yeah, I wasn't even here, man. What's going on?
I tend to be elusive. It's part of my gig here at Theory Thursday. Let's, you know, let's sit here and just, we're gonna flow. We're gonna go for it. We're gonna let you take the lead. Doesn't have to be G minor. Let's take us somewhere
Let's
else.
see.
Where do you want to go?
Yeah. I love it.
Raunchy, huh?
Yeah.
It was very, very nice. Yeah. Impromptu, just some lovely
Yeah.
jams right there. What do you want to call that? We got to call that something. Call it something.
How
Let's
about
see.
Yeah?
Tangerine.
Express.
That was the Tangerine Express in the key of B major using the Beat Buddy Cajon 6 at
Cajon
89
6.
BPM, huh?
Yep.
Was that right?
I
Did I get that whole spiel right?
85.
Jason, how we doing on comments? Is there any questions for Jimmy?
So far, we've gotten just thanks for having Jimmy on. Just
Yeah.
a lot of Jimmy rocks.
Thank you
Yeah.
very much for watching and spending the evening with us. This is our first few milestones. I know I made a slight mistake last week saying that last week, episode 20. This is episode 20. We have another out-of-town guest. Technically, we were discussing that over the
Yeah,
phone.
yeah.
You live where?
Escondido.
Okay, well, that's not really out of town. Never mind. But it's also episode 20, and we are celebrating 20 episodes. Right?
Congratulations, man.
Again.
20.
Again. Yeah.
We're so organized.
We actually are.
Yeah.
For having a
Surprisingly.
guitar show, this is as organized as you can get. And if you can do better, feel free to chime in on the comments and educate us.
Yes,
Right?
let us know.
Let us know. I would like to throw a nice shout out there to our fellow San Diego shows, people out there, Tracy from Girls Talk Rock. We love you. Good support there. And also the boys down at Sharpen the Axe, the Pitbull Audio. You guys put on some great content and a lot of our friends. So we wanted to give you a shout out and say hi. I think you guys are doing some really fine work. And I think some future collaborative situations we're trying to, you never know where these types of things can take us.
Absolutely,
It's
yeah.
not, for Jason and I, we said, we get to gig once in a while. But it's not, now we get to meet here every week, do this little show, hang out with dudes like you, talk about your life, your conquests, and we also, isn't it rad jamming with this dude? Right?
Oh, it's great.
You guys come to my
awesome.
gigs and jam with me anytime, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, it'll be fun.
That'd be good.
Where,
Yeah.
this is a global episode, so we don't want to elaborate too much about San Diego and where Jimmy is playing, but Jason's going to take care of some plugs for Jimmy at the end of our show here. But since I made that up, again, conducting a very loose atmosphere, having fun here. But what's on your
Love
mind?
it.
How you feeling? You good?
Oh, feeling great.
Yeah? Are you a little bit more relaxed
Whew,
than
yeah,
the drive earlier?
Yeah, five hours on
Yeah,
15.
That's crazy.
5 hours, yeah.
That's why I wanted to give you a proper introduction. I've known you a long time, and when I spoke to you, if the tables were turned, I would have been like, God, I'm going home, Jimmy. Can we do the show tomorrow? I've been dramatic. I would have been like a total diva about it.
You're a better man than Milan. Yeah, I would have gave it up. Yeah.
So, that's why the calm, the collected, the very zen, you also remind me in that capacity, like Harley Magsino. Harley's a good friend of mine.
Good, yeah, good
I
friend of
really
mine.
love being around people like you. Hi, Harley. You guys bring the best out of me, at least I think so. Your well-adjusted demeanor is greatly appreciated because we're very intense. I yell at Jason all the time. He's always yelling at me, but we get work done. And we're very passionate. We scream at each other to get something done or
All the
something
time.
understood.
Yeah, all the time. Screaming.
I know.
Like sometimes into rear naked chokes.
Yeah.
Triangles.
Look at this scar. Look at that.
No,
I'm just kidding. So anyhow, hope you're having fun. You guys having fun out there? Because I think it's guitar lesson time, guys. Grab your guitars. And, it seems like we're always catering to the guitar audience. And, we do. We want you guys, girls, guys, all flavors, everyone, get involved. But, I want different crowds to, hopefully this content is more entertaining for, like, let's say, seems a little, I want to be careful, help me, Jason, different categories, different demographics. Like if I said the housewife crowd, that sounds a little slanderous. I don't want to say that. But I'm reaching out. If you don't play guitar, it's cool. Hang out and laugh with us. Give us some comments. Say, hey, say, God, Jimmy's cute. I love his shirt. Where do you buy his shirt?
Good looking.
These
dude.
are.
Good looking dude.
You were a good-looking man. Good, good for you.
guys-
Yeah, we're gonna put you on the spot. Good. Good looking.
But you know, we're just. I'm trying my best to keep you entertained, and I want you involved. I care about your comments and your love. I want this to be your show. I know that Dave and Jason and Matthew Moran, we all want this to be your show. Speak up and say something. I urge it. But in that, aside from that, here's the guitar lesson. We talked about this earlier.
Yeah.
What do you got cooking?
You know, gosh, I was trying to figure out
just make something up.
but
Yeah.
just make something up.
Yeah, just show Jason and I know Jason needs a lesson. I need a lesson too. We all need lessons.
We all need lessons.
I need lessons on how to be a host, apparently.
I'm definitely gonna. Yeah.
But
yeah.
give us something.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. How about resolving to a D chord,
If you don't mind, maybe show our audience a little bit more. Yes, good.
Okay, right.
Good.
So like
Carry
if
on.
if I was playing a song and I want to resolve to a D chord, right? Okay. And sometimes what I'll do is there's a lot of options, but the two that come to mind is either a whole step above D or a whole step below D. Okay, and it's this chord that I love. It's this chord.
Oh
that
yeah,
chord, okay?
I love that chord.
Okay, and sometimes what I'll do is I'll play like a little melody.
Oh, that's beautiful. Okay.
So that's right, and then same thing.
So
Right. So same chord.
let's hear this.
Now the
Wow.
Right, and
Those
then
are
you-
some
you
great
know-
moves there, guys. Why don't, when you do the C one, okay, so you
Yeah.
resolve right there on D
Yeah.
major 7. You just did this D major 7.
right. Right.
Good.
Okay. So now, So what I'm doing is like up here. What I'm doing. The scale is based off of G melodic minor.
G melodic minor,
G
that's when we
melodic
go
minor.
up. 1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, natural 6, natural 7, 8, but then you descend natural minor. It's kooky, but it's still
Yeah.
very cool. That's why we call it
Okay.
melodic minor, because you got both 7s in it. So you know what's
Yeah.
really cool about that? I was with you when we learned that. That was
Yes.
Fred taught us that.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Look at that. Or how about
Yeah. Right.
I'm not playing it very well,
Right.
but it's got
yeah.
great
But it's
tension
that
in it.
sound, It's that resounding like.
You know, it's weird. Like when I phrase it out like that, it's silly. I landed on a minor 7. You probably aren't supposed to do that. If you go up, you want to go. And that's
Yeah,
my
yeah.
first statement. And then
There you go.
what a
Yeah.
great
so-
scale
but
though.
it's just- And if you want to.
You know, it's funny.
Yeah.
I teach that scale. I personally don't apply it that often.
I
But
love it.
it
It's so
is.
cool,
I imagine in your repertoire that is a go-to scale.
And you could even take something really like, let's say if I'm doing something like,
Oh boy, look at that one.
a melodic minor. You want to put a groove to it? And
Yeah,
let's-
like
and let's try-
Cha-cha or rumba or
But that's
Another
different.
cajon.
whatever you guys like. Just jam like just a 2-chord thing, and let's practice the melodic minor scale.
okay.
Yeah.
So Jimmy Patton has morphed our guitar lesson into. I wouldn't say morphed our
Scale
guitar
of the
lesson.
day.
It's our second. This is our scale of the day now.
Yeah.
This is our scale of the day
We're
segment.
very fluid with our.
G melodic minor. It's a little bit confusing. I want to use the word confusing,
Okay.
but pay attention, y'all.
Okay.
What do we got? Cajon 12. We haven't done this one. This is 165 BPM. Let it roll, baby. Right?
Yeah. Oh, let's do it. Okay. We're gonna do A melodic minor.
A melodic
So
minor.
what we're gonna do is, okay, C sharp minor, and then to a, yeah. That's where you use the melodic minor scale. Okay. Okay. I'll give you an example. Okay. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Try it.
Sure. You said G melodic minor, A melodic minor.
So on this chord, there it is, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
There
see,
it
that's
is, yeah. There it is.
that's a
There it is,
it's a little
yeah.
thinky. You gotta think about it a little bit.
Yeah.
Ah,
You got it?
I'll just stick to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy.
There you go.
Nice, 11.
Yeah.
That's pretty right there.
Now I'll show you what that is. Okay. Now that is this. Remember when I showed you in the beginning the, like we were in the key of D and we're resolving. Remember that chord? Now it just up. Since we moved everything up a whole step. Right.
Okay.
Right.
Ah,
Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
that's cool.
The same thing, yeah.
That's gnarly, man. Very, very cool, Jimmy.
Right on it. You got it, man. You got it.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
I think I was sort of a, yeah. I'll ask my co-host. What was your opinion of my playing on that one? Thursday. It's the same thing he says to me at our gigs. By the way, do we have any gigs?
With me.
Yeah, we're
Right?
Jimmy.
Yeah.
You know,
We'll
I
load
also
up
got.
with him.
I,
We'll bring that, with Enrique.
yeah,
Let's roll.
man, really?
That'll be fun.
That's
It'll
cool.
be Fun.
We don't charge that much. Hey. So this is a monsoon stick here. This is 4 times longer
Like a Duracell.
than
It's
a
the
normal,
Duracell.
normal rain stick. And we also have this wonderful cube here. This is my version of the rumba. No, I'm just
Isn't that the vacuum that runs around?
yeah.
That's a Roomba, right?
A rumba?
Rumba?
A rumba.
Rumba?
Was I supposed to say rumba or rumba?
Roomba.
Yeah. Speaking of, what was that? It's right here.
We have the Roomba,
Roomba.
6 at 210.
Well, we had
All right,
we had that
let's try
reggae
that.
swing.
Okay.
Well,
We just said Roomba.
Yeah,
so-
I know, but there was a couple in here that there was reggae. Name them off to me, because most
We
of
had
the
Cha Cha at 120.
Oh, okay.
Cha Cha 23 at 124.
But that's in
That's our
our,
last one. That's our ending.
our Latin page.
Okay.
We're gonna diversify our show right
we
now
did kind of reggae-ish.
and go over to Latin, and we have the mambo. Is that what you like? You like the mambo?
Or
What's it? The
let's see what
the
see,
San
we did,
we had-
Montuno?
Cha Cha
everything.
23.
Oh,
or
boy.
we had Rumba
Ugh.
6.
Rum.
Let's do
Yeah,
that
let's try the
again.
rumba. Let's try that.
Rumba 6 at 210.
All right. So just like Jason said, I switched our Jeff Bonham. Say what's up, Jeff. Right? We're at this is called the rumba guaga. I just call it the rumba. At 210 BPM.
Guaca? Did you say guaca? No, I'm
Well, it says rumba G-U-A-G-U. Guaga?
Gaga?
The rumba guaga. Guaga? Graga. And then don't forget this.
It's like
You want to do this?
probably.
Try it. After you, my brother.
Yeah. Okay.
We're getting loose on Theory Thursday. Yeah. Beauty. Hey.
Actually, let's do something like this. E seven.
E?
Yeah. A minor and E. Yeah.
actually A minor. And then
Yeah.
You know, it's driving me
Right
crazy.
on.
Dude, that was so fun. That was so fun.
Ooh,
great,
shredding
great.
there.
Oh, thanks. That's not that was
Nice bass, Jason.
Oh,
Man,
thanks.
yeah,
great
right
bass
on,
playing,
man.
Jason.
I was trying to.
Yeah, dude. You know, I like that style of music. I like Santana. I like that. That's a really nice tempo, the chord progression. I'm fond of that particular vibe. You know, there's some nice scales. You know, we obviously, you can go through some Dorian situation there, and then obviously, you know, I was doing
Yeah.
Phrygian with a raised third. That's because of,
yeah,
you know,
the
our-
E7. Yeah.
or, you know, you're basically modulating, you know, doing the A minor to A harmonic minor.
Exactly.
So
Yep,
you just move the
that's all it
7
is.
around and keeping it very basic. A minor, that would be on the A minor chord, and then right when we go to E7, you just move the 7. So you're toggling
Yeah.
5th fret, 6th fret, 5th fret. You know, if that makes some sense, wonderful.
That's it. Yeah.
It's over these 2 chords. So
Yep.
I'm having a great time. Jason, how you doing? We good?
I'm doing really good. Yeah. Let's start.
Yep, we were going to tie up the show. I'm your host, MikeRuggirello. Thank you for watching tonight's Theory Thursday with Jimmy Patton. And dude, I gotta say, it was a pleasure hanging out with you, sitting beside
Pleasure,
you,
man.
feeling the vibe. It's a great show. Very proud, very happy. I hope you guys dug it. Jason, take care of us and close us out. I'm gonna find our closing drum beat.
Yeah. What are we gonna do with
What
that?
would you
Isn't
like
that-
to do before he starts telling, you know, he's got some great things to
Like
say
I said,
about
that
it.
was a cha-cha, 23, 124.
Yeah,
let's
let's
do
bust
a
that.
cha-cha. Okay.
All right. So yes, thanks for watching, guys. It is the end of the show. Would like to again thank Jimmy Patton for being here. It was awesome. I
Yes.
think we could go probably for another hour, but unfortunately we can't. But at the end of the show, like I always do, is give Jimmy his plugs. So, excuse me.
That sounds really funny because you know you rock the shaved head.
Yeah.
And he wants to give you your
My
plugs.
plugs.
So it's like you know,
Plug. Could be any kind of plug.
you know, we're just
You have to get there. See,
there's
Well,
always
Jimmy-
a hair
well,
pun
there has
on the
to be
show.
hair. We have to have something with hair, and Jimmy came in with no hair. So what are we gonna do?
You're gonna give him hair plugs.
We gotta get hair plugs. I guess he gets a plug. He gets a plug.
So yeah,
So
let it
anyway.
rip.
Anyway, so check out Jimmy on
Just don't-
Facebook, Jimmy Patton on Facebook, and then you'll find that. We should have it locked in the links a little bit later if it's not up there right away. It is there. All right, and he's playing August 23rd at the Belly Up with his buddy Enrique. We didn't really talk about that, but yeah, that's a good show. Always a good place to go see a show. Also, this Friday and Saturday, right? This Friday and Saturday?
Next
Next
Friday.
Friday and Saturday. So what is that? That is the, I forget the date.
It's the
I wrote it for this.
18th or 19th, around there.
Yeah, so anyway, next Saturday at the Stone Anniversary Fest, which is at Cal State San Marcos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Trying to make
We,
it there. He's playing Friday and Saturday night that night.
We like
also.
Stone, don't we?
We do, unfortunately.
Is it? I know we can't really.
We can't really, yeah,
Yeah.
it's all right. That's Tang is what Mike's drinking right now. Anyway, also, he has a regular gig. Go check him out. It's really awesome. At the Belching Beaver in Vista, California. You know where that place is. And he plays every other Wednesday.
Belching
or
Beaver
if it's
right here or
every
where?
other in Vista.
You play in Vista.
In the Belching Beaver in Vista. Every other Wednesday and every other Tuesday. So, find out.
He's
Look it
there
up.
He's there every week. It's just the first week and the
Sometimes
third
it's-
week.
sometimes
Wednesdays,
it's
the
a
second and
Wednesday.
fourth, right?
It's a bit confusing, don't you
It
think?
is kind of
It
Yeah.
makes perfect sense to me.
It does.
In fact, we're gonna show up at these gigs, eat dinner, and then
Exactly.
we're gonna
Just-
jam
yeah,
along.
hang out. Yeah, we'll
we're
come
gonna
out
bring
there.
the beat buddy and infiltrate his sets.
Yeah.
Right? Jeff, what do you got to say?
Doesn't have much to say right there. Wait, also, sounds like an elephant. Taking
Oh,
a
I-
leak right there.
I screwed you.
That's all right. This will be due. We're not quite done. We do have to mention.
I jumped the gun.
That's all right. We would have been good to do, but if we would have handled the sponsors, it would have been fun.
Well, yeah. I mean, we Singular Sound. We
Yeah.
love them. You know, we got our own strings. You know, speaking of, you know, Kurt Mangan. We love Kurt Mangan. He makes our own strings. Look at these. These are for Jimmy Patton for being on the show. And you know, we'd
Right
like to have,
on.
when you
Nice.
come back, we're gonna have a goodie bag. We're gonna have t-shirts, coffee mugs, strings. These are gonna be available on our website soon to purchase. But if you're fortunate to be a guest, you're gonna get a nice grab bag. So I want you to have some, I imagine you have a good lead guitar to put those on.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yep.
They're fantastic, by the way. They're great. They're great.
And
really great.
yes,
Oh, I can't
Mad
wait.
We
Hatter.
wouldn't put our name on anything
Yeah.
if it wasn't great.
I
that's
can't wait.
that is
Thank
that
you.
is the darn truth.
Thank you, Kurt.
Right
Again,
on.
thanks to Kurt Mangan. Also,
Kurt,
Singular Sound,
thanks,
Beat
Kurt.
Buddy, and as well as Mad Hatter Guitar Products, and also Sound Right Video Productions. Mr. Dave, thank you. And
Here's some Mad Hatter picks, compliments of Ed Heisler.
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, so there is a little bit
Very
of gift
cool.
giving we're doing today.
Yes.
But again,
Yeah.
thanks again for watching,
Awesome.
guys. Tune in next week. Mike, who do we have next week?
The Fallbrook,
The Fallbrook
Kid,
Kid.
Anthony Collins, 16-year-old prodigy, blues ripper, and yes, we can't wait to see you, Anthony. See you next week, buddy.
All right, that'll do it, Mike.
All right, the cha-cha. This is all you, brother. We're following you.
All right.
See,
What?
you pick it.
Let's
Jimmy
see.
Patton, everybody.
Let's see. Okay. How about we'll go?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. G7 to C7.
Yeah. That's my solo. Yeah. Patton, everybody.